Welcome back to Citrus Today. Rafael Cabrera in the studio with us from Casita Big Dog Rescue, and you've brought a whole bunch of special guests with you today.
Yeah. Yes, we did.
These are all from the Boys and Girls Club. Donna McClymont is with us, and we've also got Marshall is his name, but he likes Isaiah.
Yes.
And we've also got Madison and Joseph, and of course Mika is back in the studio with us again.
Yes.
Tell me about what Casita Big Dog Rescue and the Boys and Girls Club, the Inverness branch, are doing together.
Well, we were cordially invited. Donna invited us to go. They see us walking every day. We walk the trail, and it goes right past the Boys and Girls Club. So one day, Donna was so kind to approach and asked if we would like to do some interactive work with the children. And we were over the top about it, of course. You know, my favorite two things in life were children and dogs, in that order.
Right.
And so I couldn't resist. And it was a great opportunity, and in conjunction with Nature Coast Therapy Dogs, Joanne Peters, she has one of her people come with a dog, and I bring Mika, and we started off by teaching child safety and how to not approach a dog, as to people teach how to properly approach a dog, but that's completely backwards. We won't get into that today, though, and how to, what to do if in case a strange dog did come up to you in a menacing way, and how to be a body language, and we went over some things. And then we implemented a reading program that Donna came up with, and we'll let Donna tell you about that.
Yes.
Well, it's summertime. Kids don't really like to read. You got to keep the brain going. We have a program called Summer Brain Gain. So our 6 to 7s are doing a Dr. Seuss, and our 8 to 9s are doing a reading club. Our 10 and up are doing a Scrabble club. But wouldn't it be great if we could gather some kids and read to the dogs? And it's, falling right in line with our Summer Brain Gain.
It's worked out well.
It's working out wonderfully. It really is.
Nice to see the children integrating with the pets, learning safety, and also learning how to share with them through the reading program. You do some great things over at the Boys and Girls Club. We had actually Cindy Fine in earlier this week to talk about some of the programs that you have going on through the summer and as you're gearing up for the start of the school year. Tell me about how Isaiah and Madison and Joseph have just kind of melded into this program.
We're using it as an incentive, so it's based on good behavior. So it's a privilege to sit with the dogs and read with them. So they have to earn it, and they've earned the rights, the privilege to come in and read to the dogs. And then we took it a step further, and they're actually helping some of the younger kids learning to read. And it's been a win-win. It's working out very well.
Very interesting.
It's incredible, it really is. I mean, just to watch the children interact with each other. The dog is just a bridge, to help fill that gap between adults and children. Sometimes it could be a little stigma there between, that it's a little menacing sometimes to have an adult, explain something to a child. The dog makes it so much easier. They smooth everything over. So the children benefit from it, and the dogs definitely benefit from it. So it's a win-win situation.
Well, I can tell that Mika is eating up the attention that she's getting on the show today. Let's talk a little bit with the kids about some of the things that they have learned, and I'll start on that end with Isaiah. And if you want to pop in some questions at the same time, feel free to do so. Isaiah, what do you like most about working with animals like Mika?
I like how I just like to work with animals. I've just loved animals since I just love them.
So it makes it fun, right?
Yeah, it makes it fun.
Madison, how about you?
Animals have always been a part of me in my life, and they're always fun to hang out. They're like another best friend.
Joseph, you're the lead man there on the leash. So what do you think of working with Mika?
I like working with dogs because they're loving, and then they also act as your friend. And Mika reminds me of one of the dogs that I love, and they also love me back. And I just love being around them. They make you feel like you're at home.
Okay.
Good.
When they started training you and telling you how not to approach a dog first,
Correct.
What is some of the things that you were told that help you? Joseph, tell me first off about what you learned through this program.
I learned that instead of walking up to the dog and just petting them, like if they have a vest on, you won't be able to pet them without permission, and you probably wouldn't be able to pet them at all even if you ask, because that means they're on duty. But if they don't have a vest on, you could just ask the owner if you could pet them, but ask your parent first.
Madison, has this further helped you with your relationship with the animals that you have?
Yeah, because when I used to have an animal, I was always afraid to touch them, but now like asking to touch the animal makes it easier to, like, I won't be scared anymore.
Ah, and Isaiah, what kind of books have you read to the dogs?
We've read Because You Are Mine.
Do they pay attention when you're reading?
Yes, they lay down, they listen. They sometimes like lay down and listen. It's really cool. They lay down and listen to you when you read, and then when you're done, they get up and like come over to you so that you can pet them and stuff.
Have you learned a lot through this program?
Yes, I've learned a whole bunch.
Very good.
Yeah, I mean, to add to that, these are some of the most prolific readers that they have there. They really do enjoy reading. We touched on this earlier. We had finished a book, and we had an opportunity to do something else. And I said, would you like to, talk about the 4th of July? Would you like to read another book? And they were like, we'd like to read another book. So that's incredible. It encourages them to read in any way, and the great thing about it, the dog's non-judgmental. So if they have difficulty with a word, I don't intervene, they'll figure it out. We ask them to help each other, and the dogs now don't turn around and say, no, that's wrong or that's right. So it's a really good experience for the children to let them be free and express themselves.
They just enjoy the attention and being talked to, read to.
The dogs love it. Yeah, the sound of a human's voice is very soothing for an animal. So.
All right. Well, when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about the safety and give us a few tips that you've passed on when it comes to children and dogs and working back and forth. Okay. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back with more on Citrus Today after this.